Hello friends, welcome to Geeky Rabbit. Welcome to our today's session in the Java series where we focus on creating simple Java programs that will help you out to clear your Java basics. So while working with Java, sometimes we need to ask user for his input and we need to store it into Java variables for further use. In all, there are three ways in Java in which we can take input from user using the command line interface. First one by using the buffered reader class, secondly by using the console class, and lastly by using the scanner class. Today, we'll be seeing that how to use ask user for an input, how to grab the value in a variable and use it in a further program. This will be achieved by implementing the scanner class. So little brief about the scanner class. Scanner is a class in Java util package used for obtaining the input of the primitive types like int, double and strings. It is the easiest way to read input in a Java program. So let us quickly begin by creating a simple class first. So let us open Eclipse and we'll be creating a class. Let us write it as scanner class and we'll be selecting public static void main and click on finish. So regular expression can also be used with scanner class and there are convenient methods for parsing primitive of different data types. So there are different methods that are next int, next float, next string, next double that we'll be seeing. So let us first ask user for his name. So for that, first of all, we will have to just define the scanner class. So that we can do by typing is as scanner sc equal to new scanner, and the input to this will be the user input. So whatever the user is entering, that should be the input to the scanner class. So we'll be typing in as system.in here, and we will be importing the scanner Java util. So just click on import scanner. So now this name sc, you can give anything in place of here. So you can write scanner or just sc will also do. So now whatever the user will end, first of all, we'll ask the user for a particular input. So we will type in, so we'll ask him for his name. So we'll write enter your name. And now whatever the user will input, whatever the name he will be inputting, so we have to grab that in a particular variable. So for that we'll be defining a string variable name as user name, and in here we will get whatever is the user entering into through the keyboard. So we'll write sc dot next. So using next method, we can grab the user input. And now first to confirm whatever we have got, so we'll be just printing it out. User name is, and we'll concatenate the variable. Yeah. So this program, what it will do is it will prompt the user for his name, and when the user enter his name, it will be stored into this variable username, and then afterward we will be printing as username is particular whatever the system has entered. Sorry, the user has entered. So just quickly run this program, and now you can see the system has prompted a message to the particular user, and now he will be writing his name. So he has entered Tom, and now you can see it has printed username is Tom. So it has successfully grabbed the user input, it has stored it in this variable, and we have printed it out. So different inputs can be grabbed and they can be stored into the particular variables, and they can be used into our program further. So let us quickly write Java code, and we will see that how to accept user details using a scanner call. We will be prompting user for different user details like name, age, height. So let us begin. So first of all, we have prompted for name. So we will keep it as it is. But now, if suppose we'll run this program, and now if suppose we write Tom Hiddleston. So he has given his full name and see what's the output. So you can see the system has just grabbed the initial part and it has not grabbed this name, and it has just printed Tom in place here. But what if we needed the full name in here? So for that, just how we can do is we'll see, we'll copy this and we will just change this next method to next line, and we'll just comment it out for now. And now just see. So if we give any input here, so now you can see system has taken all the name and it has entered, it has stored it into the variable username and it has printed it. So this is the basic difference between next and next line. So whenever you have to grab any particular user input which is having space or something, use next line in the here. So once this is done, now we'll ask user for its age. So let's copy this and we'll make some changes in that only. So enter your age. So it will ask for user's age. Then this variable, this should be user age, and this type should be int. So as age will be a number, so it will be int. And then in place of next line, we will have to give next int. So next int method will grab the user input, which is of type int, and it will be storing in user age. And then we'll be printing a message. So we will print user name, and then we'll go and say age is user age. Okay, so we have to give plus sign in here. Okay, so now we'll quickly run this program and see. So we'll write his number. So and we are entering his age, and now we'll get the message. Whatever the name we have entered first, his age is 31. So in this way, we can play with the int variables. And now we'll ask him for his gender. So while asking for gender, we'll just ask him to enter M or F depending upon whether he's a male or female, and then based on that we'll type a particular message depending upon his whatever the user input he has given. So we'll copy this and we will write in here, and so we will customize this message a bit, and we'll write, are you a male or female, and we'll ask to enter him M or F. So now once the user will enter M or F, depending upon that, we will have to take this into a particular variable. So we will write it as user gender, as it will be a single character. We will change this to char, and then here we have to make few different changes. So we'll use next method, and we will have to give char and what index. So we will give the 0th index. So this will help us to grab the character and it will be stored into the user gender. Now, if suppose he has entered M, we want to print that username is the user is a male, and if he has entered F, then we have to print user is a female. So for doing that, we will use if conditional statement, and we will give as if user gender, just copy this, equal to male, then print this message. System.out.println user is a male, and if suppose he has entered F, then we'll print user is a female. So now we'll quickly run this program and see what is the output. So now we'll enter the name, we'll enter the age, then we'll enter male. So we'll enter M, and we will get the message user is a male. Similarly, if we run the program again, and if we enter the name, and if we give F, then it will print user is a female. Okay, So there is some message. Okay, so now if you enter again this, okay, so it got typed in here. So we have to give in here, and we will type in F. So it will say user is a female. So we have grabbed we have seen how to grab user input, and we have seen three different data types, that is string, int, and char. Now we will go for double. So now, like suppose if we want to see what is the user height, so we'll copy this thing and we'll put in here, and we'll ask user enter your height, and we will take that into a user variable user height. So now user height can be like height can be up to in decimal places. So user height can be 5.6 or 6.5. So to accept decimal input, so we will have to change it to double. So we will say double, and we will have to give in here in place of next int we have to give next double. So we will get the user height in this, and now we'll print username height is this user height whatever we have given. So now let's run this program, and we'll enter Tom. So it printed username is Tom. So our first method ran successfully. Then we will enter his age, that is 21. We'll enter. Then it typed in this one. Username age is this. So it typed in Tom's age is 21. Then we'll type M. So it should give user is a male. So we got this message user is a male. And now we have to enter his height, that is 5.6. And then we'll get Tom height is 5.6. So we have given the username height is, and this particular whatever the user input it has grabbed, and it has put it into these variables. So in this way you can grab different input, and you can from the user, and you can store it into variable, and those can be used in your further programs. So with this we come to an end of this session, this video series. Hope you have liked it, and do type in your suggestions or any comments in the comment section below. In the next session we'll see about how to use a conditional statement, and till then stay tuned. Thank you.